Wow, that's a good day. Okay. Wow. Some people start with bed. Some people just struggle with bed. By the moment we go down, police is just standing up. By the moment we come up, the person is still going down. Some people don't know how to touch. Touch where you start getting this. Touch. Is that touching? Wow. Okay. So, I think before, yeah. Okay. She has now rested. Because I was going to say before she rests, she has already rested. Okay. So I just gave her a 1 minute rest. Okay. Yes. But we are going on our program, and we are going to participations. Okay. Yes, presentations. Let me think the groups are ready. Okay. Are we all ready? Yes. Are we all ready? Yes. Wow. Great. Okay. Let us come and then tell us how we are going to conduct the everything.
Thank you, David. Thank you all. I hope you had a great lunch.
Yes.
Did I hear no somewhere?
Yes.
All right, so we are going to do a presentation just like David said, but before that, we know that sometimes the weather gets not so nice for pictures, and we wanted to request that we do our group pictures now, get done with them, and then we do the presentations. Does that sound good? Yes. Yes. So let's come over here. I don't know, you could select your best places, but I think we can do one big group picture over here. Yes. So let's begin moving.
Yeah. Now do this.
When they like disorganize the people taking pictures. Let me come behind. Let me come behind you. Yeah. Hey, you want to get out of the way as well? Eh? Let's hold here. Let's hold here where I am here. Yeah, that's right. The light. Eh? Right. Bene. Hold on.
Just make sure you show the teeth.
Just say Pene. I count. I'm going to count from 1 to 3. I will say Pene. 1, 2, 3.
Pardon?
Yes.
You can check with the camera now. Check with the camera now.
Thank you for the pictures. Can we settle in and then we proceed? So this is what is going to happen. The next session is presentations from you. We are all eagerly waiting to see what you have to present to us. And then after the presentation, we have our local leaders with us who are going to be engaging about what you have presented. So yeah, that's what is going to happen. We are going to have a feedback session with our local leaders. So we are eager to see. And I would like to see the first team that is going to present. Frank, I think you're leading the team that is coming on to present now.
Thank you very much once again. Step FM is up next, so you should be gearing up with your presentation. And the blink of an eye, let me invite Leah, the first to hit the stage. Then you can roll up.
Thank you, our manager, the invited guests, the U.S. mission, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Nasaka Leah, a community reporter from Bali City, and I'm here to share with you about the experience when we were called at first to attend the same code meeting and how some of us behaved, how we came to know about semi-code, what we learned from semi-code. And I would like to appreciate the U.S. mission together with semi-code that came up with the idea of forming youth voices for development. And in December 2021, we were called to go for a meeting, for a training in a one week stay at the hotel, whereby, remember, it was a COVID time, most parents feared to send their children for that meeting. Other children also feared to leave their parents because remember it was very strict and we had not even known why we are called, what are we going to do, which place are we going to. But we thank the people who were involved in informing us to go for a training, and that was our US mission together with Semicot. They took the responsibility and contacted some of our parents who were not also bad. They took care of us while we were there for that training. Not only that, but we also found out that in Semicot is where we've come up to raise the voice for the voiceless in our communities, whereby here, like when we were in the villages, we could fear a lot, but we thank everyone, more especially our leaders, the US mission, together with the same coach and Step FM. I will not be the speaker of the day, but at this juncture, allow me welcome my colleague Peace to take us through the gains that we got during the same court meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Protocol observed. The US mission, same code, and all my fellow community reporters from Bali and Ginger, good evening. My name is Naombe Peace, and I'm a community reporter from Bali City, Namabasa sub-county, and I'm here to basically talk about the benefits that we have gained from same code, because it has been a very, very good organization. By the time they called us, we were still in the villages, and by that time, it was during the COVID period. We had nothing to do except loiter around in the village, door to door, looking for rumors. But thank God, somebody came in, and below are some of the advantages or the gains that the community reporters have gained. I personally and my fellow community reporters from Bali have gained popularity because we are severally called to the radio station to interview. Because I remember at a time, we were called to interview the American ambassador, and all those people that were on air had our voices, and it really helped us to gain the fame within and outside. Other people who didn't know us. The community voices of the people that we are living in have been heard. For example, there is a certain time with the community reporters of Namabasa, we made a story concerning water shortage, and luckily, we were responded to because there is a certain organization that came in, and taps have been constructed all over in Namabasa, because before those taps we used to have a number of just a few boreholes and in scattered areas, yet Namabasa is a highly populated area. But through Step FM, the voices we had, people complained, and we were able to at least get the water sources. We have been able to get power, electricity, because all along we have been in the darkness, we have been using solars and the candles, but we are grateful since we aired a story about it. They have positively responded, and currently, as I'm speaking to you, we have electricity and power in Namabasa. That's also a benefit that we got through Step FM and Symposium. We are being able to interact with various people through the community interface meetings that we keep on hosting. For example, we have been able to hold many. We held some in Namabasa, others in Nyawio and in Koloni. And those elders, all the people in power positively responded, they cooperated with us. And even now, when they see you, if you approach, they will not minimize you like they used to before STEM code helped us. So that's also a benefit that the community reporters from Bali have achieved through the STEM code and STEM. We have also become role models to other community youths in the community. Because before STEM code called us, we were just a group of people we could rumor from door to door, since we were nothing doers in the village. But since some people heard that Peace was once on STEM, she was on air, so I've become a role model to others. They feel like I inspire them and they really want to do the same that I'm doing. Thank you, STEM code, for that. Then it has also helped us gain confidence, because I would like to report to you, madam, that all these community reporters in the like I am address people of the same age and those who are elders just like you. Before, we were so scared we couldn't even stand and address people, but currently, as I am doing it now, I can do it amongst a lot of people. Even if there are 1,000, I can still stand and address them. So I thank you for that. You've instilled the spirit of being inspired, and we are also not fearful, just like we are now. Since we gained a lot from the same code, there are also disadvantages, because nothing has only advantages. There are ever benefits, disadvantages of several things. And at the moment, permit me call Sofiana to take you through the disadvantages or the challenges that the community reporters have been facing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my colleague, please. To the support teams, FFM, NBS, US Nation, the president and my parents, CRS. Good evening. As you know, any career which has an advantage is assisted by some disadvantages. And just like any other career, we managed to come up with some challenges, and here we go. One of the challenges some leaders have had on us, being the fact that we are young, and basically let me talk on the behalf of the girls. By the time you enter an office where they came to me, I'm sorry to mention this, but I'm talking out of experience. You can approach someone when you want information, and someone takes an advantage of you reaching his office. By the time you give the number, because you have to keep contacting each other, you have to keep in touch. So you can just imagine someone calling you at night, hello Sophie, you can want what, instead of giving you what you are supposed to talk about, the information. Then I'm going to add more light on the point of identification, though manager stepped right to bring it out, but he was giving a passive speech. He's not the one on the ground facing it. It's us, the community reporters. You can go somewhere, you introduce yourself. Then after introducing yourself, someone will feel like, what shows? What shows? Just because you told us that you work with Step FM. It's also a big challenge we are facing down there. And thirdly, let me talk about language barrier. And I, for one, I'm a Masawa. I bear a very nice name, that's Isa. But I'm not fluent with the language. But it's my own language. So at times, I think, or maybe we should get more trainings about how to express yourself in different languages, because language barrier is yet another issue. Then I'll go on the issue of gadgets. Still, manager spoke about it, but for him, it came from a point of view like you go and record something which is going to be, which is not effective. However, before even recording, someone you can approach, you go with your baton, and you'll be like, are you really from a radio station? You're even holding a baton phone with the person you're approaching. I'm on a smartphone, and remember, we are in a digital world. At least I would like you to record maybe a video as an output, because my voice only cannot be effective. Then also on the issue of transport, if I may say, for some of us come from far, traveling from home to the radio station is quite hard. At times it can come at a time when you don't even have 1,000 shillings. And I, for one, from home to Step FM, I use 2,500 from home. Then going back at 3,000. And also complicated sources of information. You can have the first bit of the story. Then you approach someone and be like, do you know what, or maybe come back tomorrow. Then by tomorrow you go, but as you said, you're from a radio station, at least give me something. We are not being paid, but someone you approach to be like, first give me something if you want me to complete your story. Because my voice is going to have an impact. And it's promoting your career. People are getting to know you, but me, I'm not gaining. So we have such challenges also. Besides that, we have data or airtime, because though they mentioned about data, airtime also can work. There are some instances which happen in your presence, but when they need someone who is more experienced or who will be sound, like if they hear someone from Step, they will know, yeah, this guy I've ever seen, or like the people, they just judge by seeing. So, or maybe you may be like, let me call someone. At the time, you don't even have 100 credit on your phone. So it's also a challenge. However, I'll not talk too much. So we have challenges and gains. The lessons also we have gained from this. And allow me, call Jacob, to go through the.
Sophie, thank you so much. It's good you said most of the things that have been highlighted. I hope the members have heard. So thank you so much for that. So we are running behind schedule. At this time, we want to take you through a mini drama. We come from the land of the Ramasal. There, every year, we have what they call circumcision. And most of you have heard of something to do in Kadodi. So this means Roma. It's going to expose the upheavals that take place during these circumcision ceremonies. Nicholas, your friend, can you get so fast? So the drama is going to expose what takes place, the violence, and lots of mothers have been able to handle this, to expose the issues surrounding that. Are you ready?
wabaddewo amazina agakimbalu culture nga bwomanyi tuli mu mwezi gwa munaana emikolo gya ofiisu kigenda mu maaso naye ennamabasa eno tuwoole kubanga bwe babadde mu kadodi eri omusajja akubye munne n'amutta nga naye ekimusizza abasinga tekimanyi wabula nnyina ku batuuze b'ensanze wano kambe nga mbabuuza batubuulire kibadde ku ssaawa 8 amajja g'ekyemisana ennamabasa ki ekivudde mu kitundu kyammwe eky'ennamabasa kino nkuluuza ifanga bw'okulidde ngeri eri ennamabasa nina n'omukyala wano gwenfunye ndaba akaabanya kamubuuza oba yewoganda w'omugenzi omugenzi ono gw'obadde mumanyi ekyo ekibasizza kuba omukulu ono William atugambye babadde balwana ekibamanyiizza kyekiriwa
ekibamanyiizza twabadde tutambula mu kadoli nga tuzina kati waliwo omulenzi omulala eyaki n'akwata ku girlfriend we kati ekyakuliddeko obuzibu
nga bwewulidde mukuluuza ifa ali wano kaana kawala kato ke kasizza omusajja ono
sinzira kwegyolabamu omuntu bwe bamaze ne batta osobola aliko myaka ekendeka
muvubuka ono ali mu myaka nga 22
so kati otogera wano omulambo gukyaliwo oba bagutuddewa kyekigenda maaso
omulambo gukyali wano ku crime scene era abatuuze bano benjogeddeko nabo bakubidde chairman ne sseminnansera w'ekyalo kino era nga balina wano kambe nga
bakubaogerako nabo
Mr. Chairman ebituusa ku kitundu ky'olyogerako ki
Besemu entiisa ngaffe abakulembeze kuba abaana bano bavudde eri nga baba banagana nenkubirako abo byokwerinda simu ne mbagamba waliwo ekigenda mu maaso ekitali kirungi bano baba atuukira nga someone
ssebo olowooza ensonga eno ekoleddwa omulundi ogusooka oba kizze kibeerawo
I remember even last year it was a woman who was killed just because of stepping in someone's feet.
mukuluuza ifa ne nansebe w'ekyalo kino naye waali era kambe nga mubuuza naye ayongere otunnyonnyola ekibadde
kansala w'ekitundu kino eky'ennamabasa mbadde ngenda mu ddwaliro kalulu najja nawe omanya ebyakalulu ninzira ku mabbali kuba ndi mukazi kusaafrika mu kalulu mbeera nkyali awo ndaba omwana agwa wansi nga bangamba bamukubye naye bino ebintu bitumazeeko emirembe tekimala kino ebintu bitandika bwe ebyakatuzi nga bigwawo ng'abantu batingana abaana barepingibwa kale bitumazeeko emirembe nga ffena tetusobola ekyokukola era abapoliisi ne bajja abatusa omulambo
abasa ngera wano ku crime scene omulambo babajja bakakugyawo bakutusa mu ggwanika nga kwetangizibwa.
Okay, webale nnyo olwolera waffe omuluzi yabadde okubasaliza ekyamabaga obinzeokuota owasitefefe kati wenjogerera wano kati atano mutano ezagaita tusawa kumi n'emu kano kekadde obeerete decidinga out kira nti ebadde program webodrive okuva ssaawa mwenda paka ssaawa kumi nabbiri ojjukira nti ebintu bino ebyokutta abantu embadde omyo naddala musaizredio embale abakasaba bazeemu neera okukola ebintu nga otubadde nga tuwuliriza omukulu RCC atugambyeko nti no mwaka ogwawedde mu 2021 yabeerawo omukazi eyatuzibwako kino ekintu era okumaliriza yafa. So kati olunaku olwaleero njagala kutegeezaako omuwuliriza waffe obulungi nti omukozi waffe wano ku STFM agenda okukyazira bano abakulembeze omukulembeze okuvaamu enzu y'amasaaba ne RCC babeere nga batangaza ku zino ensonga lwaki obumenyi bw'amateeka bweyongera mu kitundu eky'ebaale naddala bwe b'amasaaba. Sigala ng'okyawuliza STFM amanya sigadde wera okusayikawo sigala ng'okyawo.
Tukwaniriza nnyo omuwuliriza waffe wa State Radio. Weebale kwekuumira ku State FM. Mu studio olwaleero tulina omukugundi yaffe gye bayita community link nga tugenda kwogera ku nsonga ezikwata ku bitundu byaffe era nga tulina n'abagenyi tulina omu ku bakulembera eby'ennono omu b'amasaaba ne tubeera ne RCC waffe owambale sise nja basaba beeyanjire mpozi nga seeyongeddeeyo amanya n'eddoboozi bali ati nga nze atudde mu studio nja okwaniriza ali ku mukono gwange.
Webale nyabo bomasaba kukamusaba n'abaana b'abatalo tukanahusima behasa hala yano leo kana muri nyasi na muri huliza 99.8 bomasaba bwana dress muri kukamusaba abantu tsingabi saba kama mbero ndio bayangirira ndio kwenda mu masaba.
Okay, ku mukono gwange ogwa ddyo eriyo RCC nja kusaba obuzeeko okugawuliriza.
Nja kutwala akaga mara bisinako webale byonna gyekutuusako engalo n'okwekuubira kulebye baffe nanzi amanya n'eddoboozi bakutaawa katatayitas aze RCC w'ekibuga ky'Embale.
Webale kutubuuzaako omulamwa gwaffe tugenda kwogera ku butabanguko obuliwo mu bitundu byaffe naddala mu biseera bino eby'embalo. Waliwo ensonga nnyingi nnyo ezibadde zireeterwa awali abantu okwonoonebwa ebintu byabwe ne wabeerawo entalo ez'okulwana ne wabeerawo okutiŋŋala. Kale ngenda tutandika n'omukulembeze w'ennono. Olwaleero tufunye amawulire nga waliwo omwami atiddwa wa myaka 23 naye nga bamusa olw'omuwala. Ensonga ogyogerako era nga omukulembeze w'ennono mukozeewo ki okubeera nga ebintu bibeera nga bikwatibwa.
Webale nnyo nyabo for giving me yet and the chance. We want to thank all those who are listening to us right now. But for the good of our culture, we shall be mixing because if we don't put there, almost our ancestors will be anointed. So, Ganiba Sinema to Wanga Hosaman is up. Even when we are seeing it's our money. This is not the first time of hearing about such cases, but for us, we are going sensitizing people. The and always, when we are launching Imbaru, we always speak to people and we tell them not to involve in such. It should be answer Nabi, who whenever but you hold me to the neck and a finger by Bebura and Grissi, Wamasaba, We are following up together with the security to see that we arrest all of those who are behind this. We shall not be having such cases. Thank you so much.
RCC, you are the head of security in Mbale City. But that's the growth in security. What plan do you have?
According to my security board, yesterday the incident happened. Actually, we had gone to Victoria to meet with the president. And when the incident happened, someone had to alert me, and I also told some of my other CCs and the other DCs. So we are looking for the solution. But as for now, we suggested that in every family where they are going to circumcise, they should bring a notice to our offices of security.
What if there are more than 100 people who are going to circumcise
With security in Uganda, we don't have a problem by that. You know it very well. It was in 1994. It is when we started sending off our soldiers to other countries. So we have enough security.
We are the new one RCC. Usawa tugenda kubizayo kufuna ya masimu tubere mubere kwa nebibuzo byemubuza bangene nabo mu studio RCC no mukulembeze w'endondo. So studio line 0075 osobola okuba n'oyogera ku ne RCC no mukulembeze w'ebyendiro. Hello.
Hello.
Mami,
oyogera ko ne bias okubasalize bukema.
Yes, sir.
Mai abenyuhule bati obukulembeze RCC agambye ekigo obeera nti mugenda kusala omuntu embalo mulina okusooka nti mumutokirire kati nze mbuuza emitendera nti yatolina okugoberera nti nomutukirira RCC tulabe nti no tetulina okuvuyonga wanyala naazi.
Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm doing well. This is Number Peace calling in from Namabasa.
Yes, please.
My question goes to the cultural leader of the Imbalu culture.
Please listen.
I heard you saying that since you launched, you told the people who are to carry that culture on not to be violent, but we have been seeing so many cases of the violence, and ever since you launched Teach, you've not even made up any efforts to follow and find out whether your people did according to as you say, or they decided, made their own rules and started violating people. And you as the Imbalu cultural leader, you're supposed to take responsibility and pay visits, but you have never seen you in Namabasa. People have been killing each other. Recently, my neighbor's daughter was raped. I've not seen anything being done. And you're there saying that you, Smani, told them not to violate. We are very upset, and we are not going to take this as is.
Yeah.
Of course, that was we tell people not to do this, and we will follow up, like I said. But remember, I said if you speak only in Uganda, we don't put there with massive ancestors, we are not, and I may be just be correct from here. So we say we continue saying this is bad, and who can also have us you follow the law, because like I just said earlier, we are going to see that we collaborate with security operatives to see that we arrested this person who was behind this. I don't know if it was a person or people, but we are going to see that we follow them up and we arrest them all. All this is going to come to an end.
Ekibuuzo ekidda eri RCC waffe babuuzizza emitendera gye bayitamu okubeera nga bakutuukako era bafuna obuvumu.
Ekyo kibadde kibuuzo kirungi nnyo. Omwana avudde e Bugema, if I'm not mistaken. Abatuuliriza baffe abalungi, obukulembeze is not big offices. Even your LLC can approach us if in case you have a vital issue around. So if in case you feel like you want to circumcise, even if you have a tail, don't mind all the security. We are there for Uganda. Thank you.
Thank you, Bwana RCC. Abawuliriza abaffe nzikiriza nti muwulidde amaloboozi g'omukulembeze waffe ow'ennono ne RCC waffe. Mbasaba mubeere batebenkevu. Tutuuse ku ssaawa y'enkomerero ya pulogulaamu yaffe kusaba akaliko kanywerere ku Step FM.
So that team, from the studio, you've seen the leaders being questioned by the presenter and also the listeners out there. And all came out of the violence that I heard the rocks during circumcision ceremonies in Buddhism. You witnessed someone calling here simply because he attempted to touch someone's girlfriend during Karodi dance and was kicked to death. Those are the issues that are dominating there. There's still until we enter December or leave December this year, that we hope peace will prevail. Every even year, we have such in Buddhism. And up next, I'll just take you through a lighter moment. We're having the mime. I think the sound manager can give us what's next as the performer gets on stage. Very fast.
Thank you very much. It's Sophia once again. And I'm going to take you through Girlfriend by Ruga.
Can we move this chair?
You have been through, like, let's just have it for enjoyment. And I hope you like it. Thank you.
Can't seem to get my eyes over you, especially that I'm found off. All that thing, all that thing, baby. All that, I don't think it's so wrong. But it's not like a podcast, she said that she was my girlfriend, so what's fun? What's fun? What's fun? What's fun? She said she was my woman. What's fun? What's fun? What's fun? That's what I do. Say she wants me back on my too. That's what I do. Listen to my say, I'm going to do. Oh, I'm so sorry. She said that she would never fall from so what's fun? What's fun? What's fun? What's fun?
Thank you very much, Sophie. Sound manager here because That is now calling. You can see the committee leaders, the emerging committee leaders can also do some bit of dance there. And you see, everywhere we go, God makes things possible, and we crown it with our very own gospel artist who's in the house as the last item. She's a committee, emerging committee leader, but also an artist. So, I know we will take more time than this, but since we are operating behind schedule, we want to say that marks the end of presentation from the ballet team. Thank you so much for
Wow. Thank you, ballet team. Wow, let's give them a very big clap. Don't give them more than that. Thank you very much, ballet team. Wow, they've been so excellent. I think you're not even done with some things, okay? Because at the end of all, we are going to begin. We are discussing how you see what went wrong, what was good, what was what. Okay? Okay. We are having another group. Okay, Budolo team, are you ready? Okay. Okay. Ask them. Okay. As they are preparing to come in, okay. Let me request the director.
Thank you very much. Our coordinator evening and she has some several chefs.
Thank you so much for these performances. Those were amazing. The acting, the dancing, the singing. Many talented people. But I know that where all of you are going to succeed is in your community, in your families, and in your professional lives. I'm sorry I have to go now. I have another meeting that I must go to, but I hope that I will see all of you again. I hope that I will hear you on the radio in either Step FM or here at NBS. And then I hope to see you sometime in Kampala at our American Center. If you have those tickets from the American Center and you want to be registered, please give those to Prosi so that we can get everybody registered at the American Center in Kampala. There's just the back form here, is what you would give Prosi back. This one, just this last page. Give those to Prosi, okay? And thank you again to our community leaders for supporting this program. I think the dialogue between leaders like you and youth is essential for the future of Uganda. So thank you for your support and good luck in your work in the future.
Wow, I think let's look to her as she's going away. Okay. Wow. Let's see you another day. Wow, thank you for coming. God bless you. Okay. Okay, let's get organized because another presentation is coming on. Okay. Members at the back. Members at the back. Okay. Yes. Members at the back. Let's get settled. Okay. Okay. Relative. Now over to you.
I don't know who made this link. I think that man. My Lord, I wonder. This video of nanas. Yes, it is. No, I did it yesterday. These people are following me. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. And I have calling people in my home and or just thinking bad. I'm calling you as if it is your home. You know something. Sorry. Come here. Thank you. I have your gift. Yes. I have your gift here. I have your gift. But now, let's look. It is a warning. If I call you next time, I want you reply immediately. I will beat you. Now, go. I don't want you. I just came out from this place because of don't come back again here in my home. Go to your mother. Go to your mother.
Please forgive me, Dad.
Please.
Dad, please forgive me, Dad. Dad.
No.
Dad,
Nonsense.
Dad, forgive me, Dad. Oh God, why did you guys be like this? God, please, God. Even my mom left me. Now the dad is just mistreating me. Oh God, oh help me, God. That's listening me, oh God. And I get no understanding, oh God. Just help me, God.
These are the better things I've been warning about. I'm sorry.
Yes, Dad.
Yes, come, my daughter. Yes, my daughter, my daughter.
I'm sorry.
Come here. Come.
I want to come back.
Come back here.
I want to come back.
Don't come back. You've done here service. You've done here service. Don't come back here. Don't come here. Now.
First of all, it's not for Subhanallah. I have never let me try the lower side. Let's make you so hot. Yes, please. Oh, come Mommy, what is the problem? Why are you crying? Please, now, calm down, please. Don't cry, everything will be alright. Please, calm down. Calm down, my girl. Don't cry, don't cry. Please, please, don't. Please don't, please. Everything is better for us, okay? Okay, don't cry, please. No, don't cry, okay? Don't cry, please. Okay? Let this some water for you. I'm here to help you, please. Don't cry. Don't cry, please. Okay? Don't cry. Don't cry. Everything will be alright. I'm not sure that you have this kind of day, please. So you don't cry. The one is the latest for her. Okay, sorry. What is for that? Oh my goodness, your dad is YouTube. Please, go back, please. I can't help you. If you see this other, I can't, please, I can't. Last night I told you that just serve me and this message. Please go back. I can't help you. At least you can try very cheap or very careful, at least.
Sasa twende kwa kazi. Yeah. But the last time I was with you, but I had some problems. Yeah. Find out something. What's that? Maybe pass right up. See? What's wait. Unafanya nini hapa? Shida gani? What's the problem? No, don't run. I'm asking you, what are you doing here? Yeah? You're sleeping here. Is this a bed? Yeah? It's too late. Your dad has chased you. What have you done? These are the people who are hiding each and every time. Okay, calm down. Okay, calm down. What are you doing here? Yaka. Yeah, what's your name? Hey, where do you come from? Hey, okay. Which time is that? Who is that one who has just your dad? Who's your dad? Oh, the last time I heard about that boy, that man, I'm tired of him, even the family. He is very arrogant. It's just a motherfucker. Let's go. But they have done. You don't go, we help you. You have to together, we help you. But maybe just go. Let's go. No. You don't have that time. You go. Help you so.
When I was sad, I did not even help me. Even the police also just looked at me and they just asked for money to help me. Yet I don't have any money. God, who helped me? I'm just lonely in this world. I wonder why my mom left me. I wish she could come back and she was with me because I'm suffering alone. No one wants to help me. I'm just here. Oh God, who will help me? God, who will help me? Because I'm just here. No one wants
Yo. Yeah. Glad, man. Yeah.
You cannot take us closer to me. Come closer to me.
Somebody can come
closer to me. You stay there. You might stay there. Don't take us come closer to me. Don't come to me. Don't come to me. No, I'm not.
So what's wrong? My friend.
Don't touch me.
My friend, what is wrong?
Don't touch me. Leave me, please. You leave me. You leave me. Please, you leave me. You leave me. You want to help me. Just leave me. Leave me. I'm your friend. Leave me. Leave me. Chase me from home. I don't chase me from home. Will you help me? No one wants to help me. Please.
The police are going to
Promise me that you will help me.
I will help you. Don't cry. Let's go to the police and
Okay.
don't cry.
Okay. Okay.
You stop crying. So.
Okay, that's Martino speech in form of a poem. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. If you're here, you've been shedding tears, sorry. Yeah, so you have to shed some tears. Yeah, let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Okay, now let's have the Kakira group come and also have their presentation. As our powerful host.
Thank you.
Okay. We are going to have to have the presentation from Kakira group. Then afterwards, we shall have the discussion. Kakira group on the stage. Thank you.
Hurry up here at the police station.
Yes, hello?
Where are you?
Just here.
Police now.
Police, you're coming.
Bano gegaka gwawo akatalinda. Bano gegaka gwawo akatalinda.
Madam Kawala Prose aviireyo yasanukira ba community reporters awala n'abakulembeze okusobola okwedumbira. Kansala aviireyo yavuunizibwa ensonga eva kutulugunya mwana amagoba mu luso gagendese. Kansala aviireyo bamuvunya ensonga ng'eva kutulugunya mwana ali wakati w'emyaka 15 awala ne 16. Omwana amanikibwa erinnya eddala erya Jennifer era ekiri kusindisa weno omusasi waife alumwikeyo mbiro. Leka ndogere ku naye. Alo wanji.
Waliwo omusaadde mukulu wetugemye nga akigumya omwana ate omwana amukubye kuliro yamumenya n'omukono wetogera saano poliisi era ndipendogera kugenda niboyogera nabo mu ssaawa dino dembi
Ngoka ali kumva bendogera nabo. Kansala nani amaina?
kansala oyo ni
Kusasira Gerard. Okay. Oli polisi? Okay. Mpako wa polisi ondogere naye.
Mwana bamwita Zabisha. Kansala badde mu bwana bwange nyo. Watu waliadibira abana. But azena amenya mwana mukono ali waleegana. Ndagala mutwale mu mateeka bamusibe. Mwana ali ku kansala oyo.
Okay, presenter n'ozo ulire nti omusaadde ono balijja mutwala aye asabubu n'ababayirewo nga bino ebintu bikujja mu maiso osooka oyogere ku kunaku bulungi tufune kintu kikyeni ekibayirewo. Omwana ono mwivu.
Omwana oyo baba we kansala
Sooka otukobera amaina go.
amaina gange ngensala yabyeddenga konjozira bakansala ema tubeirawo tutandika kuwulira
Omwana amaze ebbanga ki nga bamutulugunya.
omwana oyo amaze ebbanga nga bamutulugunya aye ngeze bali batubira okulabira nga tumira twala omukamu bwangu okuyita okubona mwana ali kubantu bagende kansala ema ali kuba mwana yalumena
Okay, tweyanziza ino ku kisama kino ekiri Brown Beach Beach omusaadde ono afundisibwa era amugomera mulikomera aye omwana niwesobola okuyita afunika obuyambiwe kuba NBS radio ndi muntu wa
Kibino. Madam Kawala Prose aviireyo yasanukira ba community reporters okusobola okutuuka wano mu bungi. Ba community reporters baviire ebuleme bweya abaviire Mbale abaviire Budondo ni bano abaviire Kakira era Madam Kawala Prose mu maloboozi ge ati bw'ayogere.
Okay, I would like
Sir,
all community reporters for attending
What they are doing, I have really appreciate them. Okay, thank you very much for attending. Abakagwa unakukolwa lero amakubo tubirayo atuze mu program yaipe. Ni content reporters owundi omu aidako yanula amaina ge idasobola kumwogerera aje aidako yanula.
Okay, so amaina gange nize mutu wa Christine na pesa yange kwa NBS Radio. Yes, na tubaina fupa tubayo mu community. Itwabo na ebizibu bingi abantu bebabika.
Sempre la kasinda luna.
Okay, nianze zaino mkulu moderator amaina gange nize mutu wa Christine community reporter okupakapira town council. So ndikwenda komera nti eyo jetuba actually abantu balisanzisibu bingi. Era jetambulirayo kyokwana kunyedde ebintu na reporting operator yaife yanziza ino kutimwena mutubeera waino
Ifa tutyo mutinkwenda kubuuza ku community report omwana engeri gyewalipotinga mu school eyo omwana yayambibwa oba
actually nenda okwebaza radio ya ABS nti omwana oyo wetwamala actually okulipotinga wano amabuto egigasomebwa oyo omwana yayambibwa omwana okuyambibwa yafuna wetwamuta twayogera ne CDO omu CDO yamufuna ekifo kyasobola okubaako then baba we mwene yasibibwa era nagireyo ne testify to me yakoba kitasobola kuira mu embeera
olunaku olwaleero ambaire nsuubira okuba ku n'omwogezi wa polisi okupeekakira awala ne kansala era wendogera bali mugira banatera okutuuka so leka baita tubakune ku bibuuzo tubone bijabula tutya
kubanga era polisi oyo nayogereko kunayo kuba nti omusaza oyo alikola buli kiro so mu biseera nti bino tuba tetusalukanye nti oyo omusaza baba yavaayo yakyusa embeera ye iba tetusalusa nnyo kubanga omwana yayambibwa n'omusaza alikyusa embeera.
Abageni bajja batuuseira tusangayo asangalire ddala era nga bona bategeeza kuba naalugesi okuva ku polisi awalala ne kansala eyavumizibwa oba bentogera kyo nga ndogere bubi tidde ali kumyamukekumyamuke olusooka wawaawo tusangaire baba osobola okutweyanuliraku amaina geni omwogezi wa polisi agasembayo
Inanga tukamsa sistema kasala wakati
baweereza bulungi tizaamu amaani kansala yamuviira gwawe onawulira nti wavumizibwa yawa kale sooka oweereza akazindalo mukulu wa polisi atulamuseeko tugamba bubiri busatu moderator amanya kwa polisi
kati ndikwenda kutegeeza moderator tona omwami bwenakola ku misango gye giri misango gye twaliku ti yali atulukumya omwana aye twebaza katonda nti right now as we are talking tulinaye and I think he's a gentleman. Yeah.
The
police can testify that.
Okay, come up here, Buka. Tizama amaanyi ekyo.
Okay. Tujamuogera bingi. Ayo n'omusaala kasonga atukolera ku atuuseewa ku nsonga eyo. He's a duty bearer. Bingi yali alitumbulya omwana. Ate nga niba n'abantu be tulina olukukirira ku bayamba eki bayamba abaana. So, mukulu kansala nijja kusaba obeeze ku ky'otukoba ku bintu bino biwa bitamakala. Tweyanziza.
Ate gy'oli realizing nga ali mukulembeze wa ku kyalo. Ali mukulembeze mulungi. Naleeta nateekamu ngalo.
Eyo nsonga. Oli mukulembeze ate niwe omubala amateeka mu ngalo. Baba, mwe mulina okuba example. Watereera example amaani ekandirize omwogezi wa poliisi afunze kunze kikole kikunyampe wano kubeewo. Abantu ba community bonna abateekaseko yaba abaana okuyiza ono kansala ali mubanga bange my best friend olova yaagala musiru n'amawala but atwala amateeka akuba mwana omide boda akula amasimu gatukirawo Okay, kiba kirungi poliisi yakolera walala ne bakomite reporters okusobola okutuusa eroboozi y'oyo azira ki eroboozi kikyo twawaawo. Okay, musibule ku bantu
bansibula abawulisa bawulisa balungi NBS radio ayina okuwuliza abantu nganja tekikula kinakula kibi. So kati mpuliriza beekulembera bonabona ku byalo baana ne wabatiiwo tokubanga otyo ze bansomesa isomo kasita manta kukumwekita ayega
okwebale kuba abantu abalungi kwebale kukolagana okuba samunage byomukoleeyo poliisi asobola okublesi mulaita n'abinyamaganya era waterera tuyanziza ekibanga tuteguluntukalamuse.
Okay. Thank you very much. Omulala gw'olukuulira obwo n'obwange.
Okay, nikwenda kusaba kuku Mr. DJ. Nakali DJ, I don't know. Tuwe kuku akemba akanyujino akali dance, but before that, I'm just going to have a very simple presentation. Kemba that it's a song. Just going to be very short. Especially right now. But I'm a singer, but I'm just going to cut it short as we continue with our program. Okay, forget about that. Then I'm going to miss stop on a door. Just I hear your crystal lake on your watch it. You know we meant to be. But we didn't get a chance to see. Combati, okay. Yes, DJ, if it's ready. Just a few minutes. It's okay, it's okay. Just a very dance. Good. Somebody at the meetings that meeting only so much. Era na sawa na wantu wale wakango fumba. Wale wangu missing for what? Thank you very much for listening to us and for watching us.
Are we together? Are we still here? Hello? Yes. How was it? How did it go? I'm not hearing any voice. How were your presentations? Interesting. Very good. What else? Can we all put our eyes and ears this side? Okay. All right, so thank you very much. I think we give ourselves a big applause. All did a great job. We've been listening, watching, and doing everything that you wanted us to do. And we think we did great. So now is the time for our leaders to come over here. Exception of one who will come and stand with me here. Been informed that you have other duties that are calling. And I would like to come over.
Thank you. I want to take this opportunity to greet you once again. Good evening.
Good evening.
What a focus out. My name is Ngai Dr. Del. Just so back at Town Council, stepping in for Chairman Executive at Town Council. At this juncture, I want to welcome Mbale team. Thank you for coming and feel the breeze, Ginger, and for the bridge. I'm going to be brief because of time. I want to thank the Symposium, US mission in Uganda, NBS, and Step FM for such a wonderful arrangement and program. You know, at times we have very many organizations which are proof-based organizations, but you have proved really know what you want and you know the community you want. Because they usually say, be the change you want to see. So at least now you have proved to Ugandans that this is the change you want to see. To the participants, the news reporters, the community reporters, the team, the youth leaders, these are my words to you.
have already been given a platform, have been amplified, have been chosen, because many are called, few are chosen. So you are lucky to be part of those few who are chosen. And you are chosen for the reason. It's now upon you to decide. You either become positive changer or negative changer. You have been empowered, you have been given knowledge, you have been told what to do, you have been skilled. Now I want to see what you have been taught and what you have been trained. I want to see it on the ground. At times, when they have trained you and they give you knowledge, you tend to sit on it. Please, since you are going to go back in the community, we expect you to change the community. Because right now you are changing the person. You're going to go back as a change the person. So we expect change in you and a positive change. I want to take this opportunity also to thank many of the NBS and the state prefect. Usually we used to see news reporters and community reporters being old people. But at least now, we have proved that even the youth can have the opportunity to work on media. Please, this is my request. You, the community reporter, you are going to deal with politicians. You want information from the politicians. You want information from the technical people. You want information from police. You want information from the villagers. Please work hand in hand with them. Make them your friends. Make them part of you. And report what is true. Don't go for Lugamo. Don't go for Holocaust. Because going for Lugamo, create a big gap between you and the people you are supposed to get information from. The truth is, as you community reporters, you are supposed to have access to information. More so to the leaders. This one I promise those ones from Kakina. The team from Kakina, please raise up your hands and say. I promise the team from Kakina. You're going to be informed. My CDO is here. Honorable Councillor is here. Please, I request you always give information to these people. Because where you don't reach, you reach there. Where you cannot go, you can go there. And more so that they are youth need information. And the person talking to you, again, I need more information than you as a GISO. I need information than you. So I have got a strong team I'm going to work with so that we will change our community and empower our community. Lastly, I would wish Symposium, NBS, and US mission. Why don't you have a memorandum of understanding as far as working relationship is concerned with this team? Because you own them almost 70%. The community owns them almost 20%. Then with the leaders own them 10%. Why I need that memorandum of understanding? It protects them from what they are doing. Some of us, the leaders, we tend to distance ourselves from them. But in actual sense, the work that they do in the office of CDO, they need some support. They need some facilitation. Because what they do is not only to help them, but they are helping them. So if there's an MOU with this organization, it helps them and it helps us. discuss it at your level, with your directors, so this will come up with such. Has to. Emiti emito kyekibira. But we have emiti emikulu egigaanidde mu bibira. Tulina emiti emikulu egigaanidde mu ki? Mu bibira. Ate naffe emiti emito twagala kukula. Accidentally tulikulira wamu n'emiti egigaanidde mu ki? Why am I using Uganda? I want to bring out this statement very well. Emiti egigaanidde mu kibira. Tumanyi oba kati tutemaudi. Bano mina gigamba giriwo paka last. Kati naffe tetuze kuvaawo. Information tetuli kufuna wano. Naffe twagala kulira wamu mu kibira omwo. Kati tumanyi nti gino emiti emikulu gyagala kutulinnyako. Tugande kwati kuwulikika. Naye naffe tulemereko. At least tulabe tukwatagana nabyo bulungi paka bagikola ki? Balikijjamu ffe tukole ki? Tusigalewo. Have you got that message? So let us work together until they are eliminated and we remain. And let us not cause friction between those trees. Because some of them, they are here. Because they shut us down. So I want to support you. Thank you very much. Thank you, the management of this organization. I request the good Lord who has brought you to Ginger, our brothers and sisters from Mali, take you back safely. Welcome to Ginger, stay safe. May God bless you.
Thank you very much, Chair. Your capacity as GISO. Thank you so much for those encouraging words. And we know that we are actually going to work together with the leadership. And we see that our communities are transformed. Is that so? All right. So we are here back to the discussion.
Excuse me.
And now we would like to have a conversation with our leaders. We call this a feedback session. You presented and they were watching and listening. I presume so. So we want them to give us feedback from what they saw, from what they had as presented here. And from their feedback, we shall get some questions from your side so that then we can see that we are at work. So our dear leaders, there are no specific questions, but in 1 minute, we would like to give these youngsters, our youth leaders, feedback from what they have been presenting, from what probably you've had since our engagements in the morning up to now, and we'll see what happens. Let me just undo I'll try really to be a little bit. Yeah, try to be brief because of time. Everybody else can speak and we can get feedback from both sides.
I'm really grateful for all what you have been discussing. Then with Budondo script, there is something which I saw there. They played the script, and I saw that a father who was a drunkard came in and started beating the child. Please, the youth who are here, We should take note that alcohol is a contributing factor to domestic violence. So if you grow up, if you get married and have children, please don't do that. And if you are to drink, you just don't take it that whenever I drink, I should go and treat my children or cause domestic violence at home. Alcohol is just a contributing factor because there's no a drunkard person who can go and sleep in their toilet. Please, you leave it. And then this goes to always leave your children at home. You just endeavor with everything which happens in your home. You should know that if you leave your home, your children will not go to school. Your home will just be disorganized. There will be no development. Nothing will ever develop in your home if a mother is not there. A mother is the eye for her home. Then with humility, they come with their father in their spirit. We are now going with Christmas season. I know that this like this for so much. You should take note that where there is celebrations, there is always what? Violence. Violence occurs everywhere. It occurs in the school, in the home, everywhere, please. In the Christmas season, you try to neglect those places where violence occurs. Then I also say scripture. This is particular script where a counselor called domestic violence in his home. Please, when you are a leader, you should live exemplary. If your community listen to you when you are sensitizing, they will just minimize you. So please, as you the youth, you are the community leaders and the community reporters, please you try to neglect some of these violences. You should live exemplary. Show examples to your youth, to the youth, that they also try to be like you. I have no much to say, but let me get this opportunity to thank Sam God and your team for having empowered our youth in their community. Thank you so much. God bless you.
I'm going to change the question. I want us to listen. And then we get this done. From the presentations, what are the two most prominent issues or community issues that you saw? What are you doing as a leader to solve those challenges?
Thank you very much. Because Susan is my name from Katula Town Council in the Community Department. First and foremost, I was moved by the creativity and the self-esteem of our young people. We appreciate you, Team Code. Really have done a great work because I remember the time these youth joined you, they didn't have the energy they are showing us right now. So it's a big fight to support. The issues I identified as a community worker is most especially from the cultural leaders. We need to sensitize more the cultural leaders. We need to advocate for the bad cultural practices and we embrace the positivity in culture. We encourage the community reporters
to always sensitize these people as they are going in for their activities to avoid blood flow, as we saw there. Then on the side of Budondo, what I encourage us as leaders, what we are supposed to do is to sensitize more the local leaders like the Navacharas, because all the cases, their first reporting goes to local council, one under episode that Navachara. So we have a lot to do within that category of people. I don't have much to say only that since I'm a person concerned with economic empowerment of the community, I will empower the youth who are here to embrace all government programs which are on board as per now. You who are here, you're not employed by Symcode, but you're volunteers. By the way, the economy is too high, not segregating those ones who are working and those ones who are not working. So I implore you to join all the government programs ongoing and be patient, because the government programs we are implementing as per now needs your patience. You will come today, you come tomorrow, you come the other day, but don't lose hope. Just to join, we have the NIOGA, we have PTA, we have PCA, we have YLOP. You just come to offices of the community development officers, all the programs that are there, and our offices are always open. We embrace you to come. Thank you very much. I wish you journey masters back home. I appreciate Symcode for inviting us leaders to participate with our youth. Our youth, we are embraced today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Stephen Owante. I know that process at one time you give me, and I challenge them with the mindset. You know what we've done and the challenge that because the Bali people have seen that doing well and the new team. I want to appreciate Symcode for this wonderful program called Youth Voices for Development. It means you cannot be a voice if you don't know what they have presented from Umbale, the challenges are there in the community. But at the same time, we discovered that as the neighbors were able to intervene and to take on whatever happened, there are those who reported the case of domestic violence and when one person died. And the process went until when there was a radio program about it, which was a good advocacy. So we can all be advocates and they advocate for the voiceless in our community. So please, Mbali, thank you very much. Then we looked at their talents. It's the golden option that their self-esteem is, right? The girls were excellent, very flexible, they were could see the smile. You know, in our country, there's a say when you smile, you add more years to yourself. So that was very good. Then when you go to the boys were, when I look at the other DC, of course, it was misfiring questions, but he was a very good gentleman, a very good dad. So I observed that some of these leaders will always tell you not to answer the actual question. I will just go. Yeah, because the question was, I quote, if I want to contact you, how can I do it? Then we say, you know, I am under this for everyone. Now, then she can contact me. We are talking about you. Why? He could say, I can't even give you my phone number and call me directly. But he was telling me now, I am here for everyone. Now we got to so you're going to find such leaders in the community. They're not going to help you, but what can how do we say Umasa? And as a solution to the prevailing challenges. Now, then it came to Budondo, the city of Budondo. Wow, it was wonderful. The actor herself. Let me tell you, she cried. She was actual. I saw people crying. I saw people, you know, it was very touchy. She's a very, and then my mind was like, okay, there's a lot of money on YouTube. We can work together with Symcode and the team if we decide to help these young people. Then they create a YouTube. They make skits in relation to the challenges of the community. Now, because with this skit, the more she acted, it was like it's real. Now it was a matter of at the end saying, but why are you mistreating me? Daddy, I am your daughter. Why don't you love me? I'm telling you, if we send to any YouTube,
you get many followers and money will come to the young. Maybe, of course, I'll give you the examples. I want to challenge you before happening now. There's the, of course, that was wonderful. Really, don't know. That was very okay. Then another thing, when you have a problem, if you're not wise and empowered, you can cause more problems. When these askaris came, they also asking a bribe to this young girl who is on the street. But these are our but these are police officers, our own brothers and sisters recommended by LOCs. You say we create problems. Younger people are given money. No, 1,500 to go vote for LOC. We recommend the police officer. Now I don't Rasita, Yaman, what's up? For him, he thought now it is an opportunity. The other one is crying, suffering, he wants to rape. But because this girl was even she was empowered and skillful. It means amidst challenges we go through, there is always a solution. Lastly, I think for me it was very okay. The skit was very educative and it was very shocking seeing a counselor torturing his own daughter. Not the first time, maybe a stepdad. But then I was so impressed with these two ladies. Even when they were ladies, do you know nowadays in the community people will say to them up, they will just ignore. But this was said we go and protect and fight this cancer. They managed, he was taken to the police, but then the most interesting thing is the police officers. And the man says, this cancer is a friend of me and very good. Now, cancer have an to court. Because that means it because he knew that he had a police officer who would protect him. But then the council learned something at police. Maybe he reformed according to what we saw. And he ended up being a good person, coming to the media and saying, I am now. And he would not interview the guy to find out what cancer attack. But then we looked at the intervention, we looked at the media, everyone participating, and they are part of committed solve. So we can solve. And I want to challenge, that's why you give me 2 minutes after. Kakila has opportunities. If they initiate their own programs and projects, Kakila Sugar Works have money that they give out to communities. I'm aware, I have recommended many in my area and they gave them things and money. Then there is that organization that works with the farmers. There is money for community. Even issues of garbage. So there are things you can create. I know they told me to see or to talk about overall. So when you give me, I have my small points. I want to challenge the participants. And thank you for listening. Thank you for being wonderful. I know who is a God. Yamaya acting in a process. You all run the process.
MC, same code. My colleagues, community reporters, good evening. My name is Ivan. I'm going to say that I don't have much to say, but the fact is, I'm so happy with your presentations. I've only quoted the top down one thing. Because for us as a treated, our concerns are We ensure that our ears, eyes are on the ground. Serve. Because our role is to serve our people down there, not to serve for ourselves. So I'm arguing you people, let's work together and ensure that you don't only look for information, because most of you, your concerns or your focus is to get maybe information, and maybe you can exaggerate, but work with us as security, get information threats, security threats, share them with security personnel as you community reporters. Whatever you detect, whatever you identify, as long as you see that it may cause a reasons on the change, report it straight away. Especially so you give us outside because you are partners. Okay? So to a server, what immediate intervention, so share that information, that sensitive information with the local leaders, LOC1 at their level, LOC2, police, then the office of the RCC, the office of the RCC. Are you getting me? So what am I trying to say? We want now to close that gap in between us. We workers, we are now workers, and those people down there that we are working for. So, without wasting time, let me end here. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here. I'm here as a proxy on behalf of Mary Mamili, a councillor and the deputy speaker of Jinja North. Yeah. I'd like to say that I've been well represented because I'm from Bale, now you particularly. So I've been well represented over there, and from Budondo, Bujaga, the girl that cried said she's from Bujaga, so I'm fully represented. So I'm going to first speak on behalf of, as a proxy, I'll speak on behalf of Lily, the deputy speaker, and then I'll speak my observations later. She says, she would like to thank Prosi, I hope you're the one, Prosi and the team. Thank you very much for the work you did and for continuously inviting her over. And she promises to come in person. Today she was unable because she was teaching somewhere. So her apologies, hope they're accepted. And I think that is it. My observations, the Valley people gave a full dialogue from the problem to the problem solving, and everything was done. There's one thing I particularly want to note from the Kakura team was misinformation. It is very important. We are in the information age, and as community reporters, you ought to be accurate with the information you give out, especially on air. Today we have information from YouTube, from Facebook, from wherever. When I just entered, I found them this week and I said, everyone get your Facebook, and everyone goes there.
and then type in this, and immediately you type in, you get everything about SEMCON. So we are in the information age, and we can access information through everything. So when you give wrong information as a reporter, your credibility is lower. So make sure that what you speak is right and the rightful thing on the ground. And this is what I noted particularly is the reporter, that the person in the studio asked the reporter to say the names of the person being affected and say Jeffrey. And then like Jeffrey something. And then later we find out from the victim himself that he is Emma. I'm like, oh, so were they two victims of that same person? So as community reporters, this information from the community, when they see the community sees a reporter, we anxiously wait to hear our news. It becomes our news. And we want to know if our names were mentioned correctly. And I was also there and I was interviewed, and I want to know if they talked about me or my name was mentioned there on the news. Actually collect other people to come and listen to that particular news because you were there. So accurate information is very important in that. Otherwise, Mile is a counselor, and she's from Bujagali. Those from Bujagali, I think you know her. She's, yes, good. And she's very available. She's a very social person, and she's very approachable. Whatever information you need about the community in Bujagali, she can very much give it to you. She's a nurse. There is a lot of news around there, the community where she works. You're free to approach her and get every information that you need from her. She's a social person. She has so many people that she talks to. So I'm very sure that information will be fully available to you. We are in the information age, and you people make it possible for us to understand what is going on in our communities. May God bless you. Safe journey to my homies, and see you. Right. Did I hear a big clap? I'd like to thank all of the feedback. Thank you so much. Yeah. And after this feedback, please tell me thank you so much, and thank you for representing so well. She has been very supportive, just like the team here, throughout the program, and we do not take that for granted. We do appreciate it. Yeah. So I'm going to give an opportunity to 3. The first hands up if you have any questions, or if you think there's any feedback that you'd like to respond to, please. Yeah. And Barasa is going to be running away, by the way, very soon, because he has to work on some stories. So thank you.
Thank you, Catherine and Stephen, and the participants who are coming today. Let me take this opportunity to appreciate people from Mumbale and Ginger. But as we were participating here, I was noting some issues. For example, was it me was reporting live, because that was a hard story. But when you're reporting a hard story, you need to have facts for your thing. For example, you mentioned the years of the disease, but you did not tell us the name. Maybe I did not know, but I did not listen, or I did not hear the name of the disease. Then, when you're acting on such stories, such hard stories, always remember to have police comments in your participation, I do not have police side. It is always the police confirm that it is true. Third, had it to be a story, not live reporting. As me, the editor, I would like to know, was it two groups met? Two groups of Kadodi dancers met and fought? What was the main cause of that fight that led to one person dying? Then on the side of the domestic virus drug, you did not give us Emma cancer in that when you were reporting live. Cancer side did not come up here, but I ended up seeing him in the program. But thanks a lot. I have news for 7 p.m. My colleague is busy on my neck. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Baraza. And Baraza wants to do directly, so I know that anytime, any day, you can actually get in touch with him and also get a lot of support doing your stories. We know that there were some concerns here, but just like he gave the feedback, reach out and you get the feedback. He works with another group of mentors also based at NBS, and just like Step FM still, there are also mentors to help you out. I want to thank you, and I think release you to go back to your beautiful seats there, and say that because we are running out of time, this discussion would have gone on and on, but you can see that it is getting so late, and some people have to go back. We all have to get back to do other business. At this time, I would like to invite Matthias to tell us his last, there might not be last as in last, but just for the day. He has been here since morning. He has been observing the day, the discussions, the testimonies, and we would like him to give us a few remarks in so I keep on saying 2 minutes and then.
Thank you very much. It will be 2 minutes, always. Thank you very much, our Senko team, our representatives from the station, Step FM, and NBS FM, our dear graduates, and the team from Senko. Thank you very much for the work that you put together today. I would be impressed. In fact, I would say, I was telling my colleagues out there that this team is more vibrant than the previous one. And I really thank you that you keep this vibe up. It's important that as you go back to your community, you don't get tired. Call each other, form groups that support each other. When you have stories like that, like things that we have seen here, where you think that you are compromised, you know the people that are involved, call your colleagues to cover this issue so that you don't bring your emotions into what? Into your stories. The other thing is, there are other different groups within your communities, like Rotarians, okay? They help youth like you go into leadership. At that level, there's interactors, or students. When you know your age, I think it's called interactors. Join this group, they help breed leaders within you, and also for the community that you are studying. I ask you to take on new leadership process that have been mentioned here by the US mission, but also from Symposium. Because Symposium must continue as a good sample or have links to focus important cause. Some of them which are free. So take up those opportunities, and I'd like to see you grow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and I wish you a good journey back.
Thank you, Matthias, for your time, for being here all day. Thank you, thank you. So to wind this up, I'm going to go back to Mayor to come and help us officially close this day today, so that we can get to
Thanks very much, Firstly, on behalf of the entire leadership, the mayor, city, division mayor, all the politicians, and those from Mbale. I was in Nauyo. I'm one of those that trained in the leadership in Nauyo. That's where they were fighting every time because I was the treasurer for all mayors in this country and the alliance of mayors. So on behalf of the technical officers and all our partners, I want to say it has been a wonderful time. First of all, I want to congratulate trainees. You are now community reporters officially. Please, so I want to appreciate Symposium for that wonderful vision and the partnership with the US mission in Uganda. Our partners, that some of them have left, NBS Radio and Step FM, and all the stakeholders for working together to ensure that we empower these young people to be able to transform their own communities. We want to thank you for identifying the right young people who are going to do the right thing. Please let us appreciate all these people that have played a big role in make us what we are today. Please begin. Youth Voices for Development. It's wonderful. It's just very unique. It's more than even the way it sounds. Youth Voices for Development. I want to tell you, if you have voice for development, you are going to develop. I've been doing that since when I was young. I used to activate issues. I used to voice out concerns for the community. And when I became a leader, I never prayed anyone. I used to go on merit. I have to tell you. And I was a performer and I did a lot of miracles. Why? Because I came when I was advocating for the rights of my people in the community. And the thing enhancing youth leadership through media and informational literacy emerging in community leaders. You're going to do that. We've empowered you, they've empowered you. Self-esteem has been built. I saw most of you becoming the threat to most of the journalists in Mbale and Jinja. You know, your presentation is more organized, and you have the potential, and there is a future and opening opportunities for yourself. But there are other challenges you're going to face. First of all, the leadership. The leaders themselves, they fear to be interrogated, to be interviewed. Some of them are not ready to give you information. Some of them, they will hate you because you're going to ask the community, you become a problem. They will think you're a problem, but you're a problem solver. But do what you're going to do? Please persist, do the right thing. Do the right thing, and you're not going to regret. These are some of the things I want to encourage you. Number one, let us adopt values and principles that will help you to progress. We admire the developed countries and all these politics. Who wants to go to America? We have programs. Everyone was asking, how can I do it? But these people have these values, integrity. Please do it with integrity. You don't compromise, report what is right. For me, my community reporters have come and report exactly what you think. And for me, I will give you the right information. Please, the moment you compromise, you are finished. Number two, commitment. Be committed to what you're doing. Either even when they're not paying you. She talked about the spirit of voluntarism. Serve even without being paid. And once you're doing it as a community reporter from Nauyo, from Mbale, from Akida, why don't you come together as a team? Initiate programs that are solving problems within your community. Maybe garbage is a problem. Can we have Roger every month? Come up with a soft budget, a work plan, and begin to target those that will support you. The moment you begin to solve it, the community is observing you. The day you say, I want to be a leader, my goodness, people are going to vote you as a young person because you are transforming the community. Love your country. Some people don't love their country. People think that to be rich, you have to go to this country. You know what is happening? People are going out as suffering. Some of them are sleeping on streets. But within, if you love your country, you will see the opportunities in the country. And I want to challenge and encourage. I'm challenging. Same, but I know what their potential. Plus the cities or what city was were here. Can't we work together? Work with these young people and begin to create opportunities within their communities as model projects and programs within their communities. I know we can open other resourceful opportunities for them. Hard work. You need to be hard work, but smart. Being a hard-working person doesn't mean that if we talk about hard work, the way what was that? You know what happens? Ajama, Yarima, Yatolengu, Yetika, and Yokuya, Wanamadi, Embako, Omusaka Yamachinda, Enokana, Enonda, Yatukaya Fumba, Yamusade, Yamua Bambi, Yamua, Emboli. Yamana nicha Yamaya, Yamuarama, Yokuna, Yajaku street, Yamaka Asana Mani. But working hard means just being smart. How do you balance your reporting as a community reporter and many other things? Those who don't have skills, please join and do some skilling programs. Unfortunately, I don't know, but I have free skilling program. We skill you and we give you startup capital. What was the welding? We give you a welding machine to begin your own welding for free. And you are free to do more. But when you are young and beauty, you can even do shoemaking. You are free to do anything. It's a matter of your time. But how many are ready to do that? I have those other comments. Some of them are here. When there was a yoga, I went very fast. I got forms, everything I helped them to fill it for free. And they got the money. Then you suddenly member a community reporter. He had to for Kwendo Uza. Now I'm going to Mutore Mowes immediately. Yeah, online. He knows where the person I'm talking about. There are opportunities there. We can help you in future. Please invite us. We see CDOs here. Tomorrow even how they do it. And then the next time we look at a CDO, we're going to the group here. Less corruption. Please never allow to be corrupt. I am the only politician who has never been corrupt. In my place, you don't have grabbing nothing. I will have HDA. They do that. I've been educating 400 people, young people for free. Pre, primary, and secondary. I went to a company. The moment I left, the deal done. But we have left the thugs and grabbers and are using you people. You know what happens? No one will ever trust you. Deal, that's the end. Don't go out. Now you're going to transform your own, and some of you want to be leaders also. And I'm saying next time you back there, only there was so much my receipt. To believe I don't know. Then get involved. Get involved in youth leadership. When we are going to elect leaders, please get involved. Go mobilize and take positions. Mindset change to transform yourself and the community. It begins with you. Develop a spirit of voluntarism, organize yourself so that we solve problems. Kakira, I've told you there is money in Kakira Sugar Works. I've recommended many organizations that have got money there. You have two big organizations in Kakira. Then now there are opportunities there. Companies are not big organizations that can help you. I know some organizations there that can help you. But you need to be more organized. And I think we can do this together with our leaders. And finally, please, it's my humble prayer that please balance your reporting, be factual, make sure that you approach everyone, be yourself, don't be rude. You can afford to have to ask with a smile. Take with a country. Even I will come into a movie. Or I hear you cancel. I don't just say, please, I am here as a community reporter, and I have had information and I have some facts that when they brought money here, you people share. Some of you got 10,000, then they will give you some information. We wish you the best. Do what is right. Please don't ashame Symposium, but be good ambassadors so that we get more money to transform and help our people. May the Lord bless you, and I wish you the best as we go back to Mali, go to Kakira, and back to Udondo. And then the team from Kampala. May God reward you and enlarge your territories. And I take this opportunity to close this watch. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much. I don't think there is really anything I can add to that. You want to say something? Who wants to say something? No. Christy, please come here. I hope it's going to be 30 seconds.
Thank you very much, Madam Prosi, for granting me this wonderful opportunity. I just want to thank each and everyone who has come here today, not forgetting US Mission, Same Court. You've really done a very, very great job. It's just my humble request that all community reporters, let us report the real thing on the ground. And I just want to extend my thanks on behalf of my fellow community reporters that thank you very, very much. And we just request for more trainings on areas that we are not well versed with, so that we can become really good community reporters, as Mayor is saying. But Mayor, you forgot to give us your phone number, because it will help us so much. Thank you very much.
By then, those from Uganda, Kakira, Udondo, I'm also a family therapist. In general, I'm opening one of the modern counseling center and room where you can help other people. And I'm also opening a modern, the best in Kosoka, a scaling center for the young generation. So, while you are private time of Baghdad, we go to counseling. So I am very good with that as a profession. So my phone number is 0704 65 7635. Then the one with WhatsApp 0788 51 50 66.
Thank you so much. I think now we bring this to the end. We've had a beautiful day, and one of the things that we are going to work on as we go on are our plans, engagement plans. That was on the program, but because we really loved behind so much, I think we lost over 4 hours. We've not been able to do that. But in our various groups, I would like to request that you sit down together at an appropriate time. You can also use platforms like WhatsApp and then engage about how you would like to continue leading in your community. We want you to send us those engagement plans. Send them to us. Work with your mentors. If you find any challenges, contact us so that we can get them. That's the question. If it is not clear, please ask us and we will clarify on how you're supposed to go about that. You're supposed to sit here in groups and do that. Unfortunately, we've enjoyed most of the time, and that's as said. But I hope that it is something that we can do. Are we able to do that? Are we going to be able to do that? Yes. Okay, so from me, and I don't know whether I have to say on behalf of Symposium, but before I say on behalf of Symposium, I would like to know if any of my colleagues from Symposium have something to say to close up, or if my executive director has something to say. But then, is there anything that you want to put across?
Thank you very much, Madam Prosi. My discipline for Miami. I'm looking for Murusoka, Quavo, Alina. Okay, no, you put it in everybody,
That's it from us to you, and we wish you all the best. For those who are staying at the hotel, enjoy your night. For those who are going back home, we wish you safe travels back home, and please let us know that you arrived safely when you reach home. Our numbers are open. Just drop us a text and tell us I arrived safely. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, thank you.